Hello everyone, welcome back to our realistic Borussia Dortmund career mode here on FIFA 22. The big games keep on coming, the season keeps on rolling. This is episode 7. So, what an episode I have in store for you today. There's just so many big games at the moment, it is unbelievable. In the last episode, and if you haven't checked that one out, or any of the other previous episodes, go and have a look at them first before coming on to this one. It is a really exciting season, I promise you won't be disappointed. In the last episode, we snuck through on penalties against PSG. As you can see here, we were 3-0 up over the course of the two legs, and then second half, PSG pulled it back, we completely bowled it, took it to penalties, extra time and penalties, and we managed to sneak through thanks to a Jude Bellingham penalty. That has taken us through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. But we don't have any games from the Champions League for you today because I have a triple header, a live comp triple header for you of our domestic games. That is because we have Wolfsburg, who are currently second in the league. We are third. I'll show you the league table very shortly. And then we have a semi-final in the DFB Pokal against RB Leipzig. And then, to top it off, we have a game against Bayern Munich after that, who are first in the league. So, a triple header of live comms. Can't wait for it. Massive games. They're coming thick and fast. The squad is just reeling, just really trying to keep the momentum. Let me quickly show you the league table and how it looks. We're currently 5 points off Bayern Munich in first. However, that can change very quickly if we manage to beat them. We've also got Wolfsburg, who are second. They're a point ahead of us. So if we beat them today, and they're our first game, we will go ahead of them and into second place. It's still really close, still really tight. I just want to have a quick look at some of the fixtures coming up and see who the likes of Bayern Munich have got. They've got Mainz, they've also got Stuttgart, and they've also got Wolfsburg on the last game of the season, and they did lose to Wolfsburg previously in the reverse fixture. So this campaign is not over yet. There is still a small chance we can win the league. I'm not expecting to be honest. Bear in mind, we've already lost 2 games against Bayern Munich this season, but we have come on recently. We're playing much better. The team's really gelling now, and I'm getting grips with the gameplay as well. So we are, by all means, not out of it yet. So let's not waste too much time talking. First things first, let me talk to you about the lineup ahead of this game against Wolfsburg. As you can see, a much changed side. Almost entirely changed. And the reason being is because you have a look, quite a few players a bit tired after our exploits in midweek against PSG. People are just, yeah, like I say, really tired. However, having said that, look at the Wolfsburg team. They're also very tired as well. Look at their defence. Apart from Mbabu, all of them struggling, really struggling. So that is also positive as well. Now you might be saying, why are we resting players on top of that? Well, it's because we've got that semi-final in midweek, and I've got to prioritise that, because if we lose that game, we're out. Whereas if we lose against Wolfsburg today, you know, we didn't have we weren't favourites for the league anyway, and we still have 4 games after this to claw that back, whereas it's a one chance only in the cup, so I've got to prioritise that. So as a result, much change. We've gone for the 3-4-2-1 as well. You're also going to see Bergman live for the first time. You've seen him score in the postcom highlights, but not live, so let's see how this one plays out. Can't wait to get into this. Yellow wall looking not bad at all. Surprised there isn't a tifo up, but there's lots of flags flying. Hopefully the atmosphere is good today, and we can get a win as a result. One thing I need to mention, in the last couple of videos I did change the camera. I changed it to classic and also made it custom so that the height was 20 as well. A few people have pointed it out, they're not happy with it. They want me to take it back to the EA Sports game cam. So even though I'm not liking that one as much, for you guys, I will do it. What I will say is the EA Sports game cam looks very good. It makes it look aesthetically really pleasing. The reason why I changed it to classic is just because you're always above the action. You'll find that it's just a little bit easier to like defend and stuff, whereas the angle is a bit weird on the game cam. But for you guys, we will change it. Very course, managed to turn his man here. Witzel's got to deal with that. Oh, that was an opportunity. As Schläger, I think it is, puts it just over the bar. And we get an early warning sign there. Schultz driving forward into the space now. There is men getting forward here. Can we find Bergman? Schultz overhit again. And our final balls today have been a bit disappointing, I have to say. Right, well, that's half time. Not a whole lot of highlights to show you, unfortunately, guys. So I do apologise for that. Lots of attacks breaking down with the final pass. We've had a couple of opportunities to send through Bergman, which have been intercepted. They have also struggled to really retain possession. They've given the ball away cheaply at times. We're going to keep it as it is for now, and we'll see how it goes with the first 15 minutes or so. Turns his man. He's going to look for that Baku at the far post and finds him as well. Nico Schultz gets caught out in the air and Baku is able to get onto it and nods it home. Disappointing to be beaten in that situation. They do well to get it down the side. They've got the beating of Marius Wolfen as they whip it in. Baku really shouldn't be beating Nico Schultz there. Goalkeeper might be a little bit disappointed as well because it is also straight at him. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I must apologise. It wasn't actually Baku. It was Luke Bacchio. I didn't even know he came on. So that's something for sure. But even so, we have to look at Schultz there and say, you can't be beaten in that situation. Right, so it's the 17th minute and we're going to have to make some sort of change here because we've just got nothing going forward, unfortunately. We're going to bring on Daniel Marlon and we're going to do that for Giovanni Reina. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to our two up front and then just stick Hazard in the middle, really. Marking is all over the place here. As you can see, so much space for them to cross the ball into now. Koulibaly intercepts. Now we've got to go. Got to turn. Ball needs to be moved quicker than this. Schultz. He's got space to drive into now. He's going to come inside. Axel Witsel's making a really good run. Witsel looking to feed through Bergman. There's the touch. And he can't get the shot away. And what an opportunity that is. They're going to drive it to the corner now. We've got to intercept this. We've got to win the ball back. We need to be aggressive as he sends through Schläger to finish it. 90th minute. And Wolfsburg have stolen the 3 points from us at the Signal Iduna Park. It's Xaver Schläger in the end who finishes us off. Really poor positioning. It's been a disappointing day at the office. We can only blame ourselves, really. And at the end of the day, I made all these changes and we had to expect that this is the sort of result that we might get, at the end of the day. As the ref is probably about to blow for full time here. Looking at it, we'd won a game recently playing this team with these changes, so I was just maybe a bit complacent, but I can't change that decision. Ultimately, my thinking was we've got to look to the semi-final, and that's what we did. So, at the end of the day, very disappointing. As you can see, 0 shots. So, a very, very poor day at the office. And the sooner we move on from that one, the better. One thing I will say is that has pretty much ended any hopes of a late league title push. What it does mean, though, is that I can make changes for the Bayern Munich game, which I'm probably going to because we'll have Villarreal a couple of days later. So what about this game then? This is the big one. This is the one I've really been looking forward to in this episode. The semi-final in the DFB Pokal against RB Leipzig. It's going to be a tough game, but they have fell off in recent, I'd say maybe the last 2 months. They've hit a bit of rocky patch. So hopefully we're catching them at a good time. In terms of the lineup, in fact, we'll go onto this screen here. It's obviously, as you can imagine, back to a very strong side. The only change really is that Belakocap has been dropped. A little bit tired, but also didn't have a great game last time out. We brought in Namdi Collins as his replacement. Hummels does return as well after he was out against PSG. Other than that, this is a side that we're very much used to seeing. In terms of RB Leipzig, couple of tired players, a little bit, not massively though. They've got some fresh ones as well. Andre Silva's one to look out for. He's currently top scorer in the Bundesliga on this game and in this career mode. So he's having a very, very good time of it. He's going to be very difficult to stop. These are a good side. These are a very good side. Make no mistake. So we have to be on it. Also worth bearing in mind that this whole bug, I guess, of fullbacks being played at centre-back and stuff. Look, they've got Angelino at centre-back. Like, what is that all about? Really? So that's not great. Uli Orban out on the right. Vardiol out on the left. At the end of the day, we just have to get on with it, don't we? So let's see how this one plays out. So the winner of this one will, of course, advance to face either Wolfsburg or Borussia Mönchengladbach. No easy ties anymore, that's for sure, but certainly one that we can look at and really fancy ourselves. It will be a disappointment if we don't manage to get to the final and also perhaps win the competition as well. Let's hope for a better performance this time out then. Aarons. Got an opportunity. Marlon isolated against Angelino. And there's the first goal. 10 minutes in. Daniel Marlon onto the score sheet. It's a really good ball across the face of the goal from Max Aarons. Gets the ball out wide. Just whip it in. We see him isolated against Angelino. And at that point, it's a really good race and a matchup that we feel like we've got there. We found early signs that there is going to be a bit of space out on that right-hand side for Max Aarons. We've already tried to whip it in once or twice. This time, it comes off and there's no mistaking. Really good movement from Daniel Marlon. Finally, we see that in FIFA. Just a striker getting in a one-on-one battle, bullying the opposition, trying to use their physical traits to get ahead of them in those matchups. And that is really good play. First blood is to us. Oh, he'll strike, and it's a good save from the keeper to force a corner. Finding space on the edge of the area again. This time it's Szoboszlai. And he catches it well. Unlucky not to get something out of that. They'll probably look to shift it back out wide. No, they won't. They'll play in the middle. And there's the goal. It's an equaliser. 18 minutes. A fantastic finish. Once again, though, it is that issue of us not getting out to them. They're finding space in the central areas and we just can't deal with it. Very passive from the centre-backs. Disappointing that we can't step out a bit more. Take nothing away from the finish though, because it's really, really good. Klosterman in the end who finds that space. Kerbal can't keep saving us forever at some point. Defence has got to help him out. And it's 1-1. Very, very interesting and exciting start to this semi-final in the DFB Pokal. Haaland does really well to win that one. And the break is on now. Haaland looking to cut inside. Marlon's made a really good run. Can he cut it back to him? It's good interception. Still got the ball though. Needs options. He'll have to go back to Bellingham in the end. Haaland back to Bellingham. Marlon, can he make that run? He can. Another opportunity. Really good save from Golashi there. Could have made it 2-1. Could have got his second of the game as well. Good build-up. And he has forced a corner. Can we counter press? Can we try and win this quick? Oh, we might get punished for it here. Andre Silva does really well to nod it down. Max Aarons has done fantastically well to stop that. That is brilliant. That is worth of a goal in itself. Really, just brilliant defending. Oh, whoa. Oh, he's given a penalty. Yeah, I forgot to say, I don't know if I've mentioned it in this career mode so far. We do have handballs turned on for realism purposes. And, no. You know, I think it is a penalty in the end because it looks like it's going on goal and his hand's here for some reason. This is not good. Andre Silva. Oh, he's chipped it. He's tried to chip it. He's tried to do a Panenka. And it has absolutely made him look like a complete fool. What a complete idiot for that. But there's an opportunity to break on here. Haaland storming at the pitch. Marlon, he's going to try and dip it into him. Oh, it was so nearly a Watford versus Leicester moment there. We couldn't quite pull it off. What an incredible few seconds we have just had in this game. Hummels intercepts. Collins. Dahoud. Oh, that's really good build-up play. Dahoud got space to drive into now. Not the best of runs though. He's going to try and cut onto his right foot. Disappointing. Bellingham does really well to intercept. Through to Royce. Looks to slot it through. Marland. Brilliant touch. 2-1. That is fantastic build-up play in the end. Wonderful counter-pressing. And Daniel Marlon, not Marlund, although that should be the name for the two strikers, has put it away again. What a season he's having. He just can't stop scoring at the minute. It's not the best of finishes, it has to be said. The goalkeeper's going to be disappointed he doesn't get on with that because look at that. It's straight at him, you know. He really should react better. But take nothing away from our build-up play. What's so impressive is the counter-pressing. We do extremely well to win that back really quick. Props to Jude Bellingham for that. He sent through Marlon. 2 goals in 2 matches in the DFB Pokal now. Right, well, we're currently into the 3rd minute of stoppage time now, even though the ref should have only played 1 minute. Obviously, they're going to probably go and score. No, it is half-time, thankfully. Please just blow the half-time whistle. And take a breath. Take a breath, because that was quite an incredible first half. So much happening. It's been fantastic. It really has been a joy to play. And that's a nice feeling, to be honest, I've got to say. But it's still not over. These are good. These are playing well. They look tough. They look problematic on the attack. I would say though, we are finding space and we are finding opportunities to counter on them. So we've got to bear that in mind. Haaland probably could have had a goal himself or an assist because of that counter attack. But so far, so good. Right, here's an opportunity. We talked about the counter attack because it's now on. Haaland going to try and get it onto his left foot here. Really good running from Donyell Malen. Haaland will go for himself. Quality finish. Absolutely deadly from Erling Haaland. There is no stopping him. And what a way to kick off the second half. Fantastic, dangerous attacking. As we spoke about at half-time, that counter-attack is on. And Haaland, who he's pointed out and singled out and said he really should have himself a goal this time. There's no stopping that. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And a shout-out to Donyell Malen for his dummy running. He takes a centre-back out of the game. It allows Haaland to cut onto his left, get into that position. And what a strike that is. That is a top goal. So dangerous. Brilliant start to this second half. Bellingham, De Hood. De Hood to feed through Max Aarons. That's a really good ball. He'll whip it in. Oh, the ref's giving another penalty. This is ridiculous. Another handball? Surely not. We've not had a single penalty given for handball in this career mode up until today. Oh, that's so tough. It's a really tight one to call. We're going to have a quick look on the instant replay again, because the issue here is going to be, not that it hit his hand, I get that. It's going to be that, we have a look here, it's actually helped him, because that ball is now, I really don't know. I think that's very, very unfair to give a handball for that, I have to say. You know, I'm starting to think, guys, I might have to turn handballs off now. If it's going to start getting like that, then perhaps the game just can't distinguish what is and isn't handball. So perhaps after this game, we will turn it off. Another thing to have a look at. People mentioned this to me in the last episode about Haaland's hair in the penalty shootout changing. So he's taking this penalty now. Have a look at the colour of Haaland's hair. Do you see that? Apparently he's just gone to the hairdressers and dyed it in the middle of the game. So that's fantastic. But meanwhile, onto the penalty. Oh, I haven't even pressed anything. I haven't even pressed anything. For goodness sake. I wasn't there for that long. A few seconds. It's ridiculous. I can't. If I lose this game now because of that. Isolating him. Oh, he's found Silva. And there's a goal. They're getting back into it. Please do not be a repeat of PSG. Please, 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 please. I cannot have a 3-0, a 3-1 lead given away yet again. Andre Silva with the goal. We spoke about watching him beforehand. And there it is. He is just really on fire this season. It's disappointing from Hummels, it has to be said. Watch him lose his man in the end. He's with him at first and just drops off for some reason into some space. Don't know why. And it is game on yet again. There's a ball onto Marlon there. And there it is. And this is an opportunity. I should have squared that. I really should have squared that. I went for a goal. That was disappointing from me. Really good counter pressing from De Hood to win the ball back though. Can he come inside? Bellingham. Oh, lovely ball to Guerrero. Ah, it's offside. What can we get at the front post here? Royce to whip it in. We've got Haaland. Oh, cleared off the line. What an opportunity that is. It's great defending. And they are able to get it away. Aaron's one more, surely. No, he can't get it away. And it's going to give Leipzig another opportunity here. That's not what we wanted. We just needed to retain possession. Szoboszlai's not got a lot of options here. There's going to be one more opportunity for him if they whip this ball in. Hülsenberg looks to get it in. Good block from Aarons. Comes back into the centre. Kevin Campbell. Got to get out to him here. Oh, Royce doesn't follow the man, but it's okay because finally in the 5th minute of stoppage time, the referee has blown his full-time whistle, and that means we are through to the final of the DFB Pokal. We didn't make it easy. We never, ever make it easy, but finally we get on just the right end of open play, and it just works out well. Thank you. Thank God that we've been able to do this. I was just having flashbacks, you know, when Andre Silva put that goal in to make it 3-2. I was just having flashbacks to that PSG game and thinking, oh dear me, Haaland missing that penalty as well, that he didn't even let me take it. You know, I thought, oh, this is just how it's going to meant to be, isn't it? But thankfully, we held on, and we've got that all-important win. And it looks like we will be playing Wolfsburg in the final. Of course, we have just lost to them, but this time with a full side, a full team against them, maybe we can get that win this time around. They're actually the only team so far who have done the double over us. They beat us in the reverse fixture as well. So obviously that's going to be a really tough game as well. We have a quick look at the calendar. The DFB Pokal final will be the final game of the season unless we reach a Champions League final, in which case I have a feeling that will be on Saturday the 28th. Not entirely sure, but I just presume so. But at the moment, that is going to be the last game of the season, so that will be a really great way to round off this first season. A quick update for you on the scouting before we do get into this game against Bayern Munich. The 9 months term for each scout has now ended, so I have resent them out. We sent one to Germany and one to USA yet again. This time though, the third one has been moved from England to the Netherlands. And what I think I'm going to do is we're always going to keep one in Germany, but from now on, we're going to try and mix up the other two a bit, send them around a bit. Maybe we send them to other countries in Europe, maybe send them to Africa, you know, Asia, South America. Just really dot them around, get a bit of variation, see if we can find any gems. You know, I think that's fair. Try and just increase our scouting network, really. So, yeah, we've got another one in Netherlands at the moment. Hopefully we find our next Daniel Marlon. So what about this game against Bayern Munich then? Well, despite the fact we've got a game in midweek, not until Wednesday though, to be fair, I have gone for a pretty strong lineup because at the end of the day, it is Bayern Munich, and I don't think Dortmund would ever consider dropping, you know, like 9-10 players for a game against Bayern Munich. Also worth bearing in mind that because obviously we've lost that game against Wolfsburg, we haven't actually sealed Champions League qualifications. Very close, but not quite. We've also got Frankfurt sort of up our rear ends as well in 4th place. So, you know, we do still need, you know, a win or two in the league. So it's predominantly a strong side. A couple of changes. Koulibaly is in for Collins. Collins and Bella-Kotchap both have lower stamina, so I don't want them to be tired for the game against Villarreal. Same with Max Aarons, where we brought Wolf in, and also Daniel Marlon as well, where we brought Bergman in. So there are a couple of changes, don't get me wrong, but generally it's a very strong lineup. Other than that, all these guys pretty high stamina. Again, that whole problem with the left back at centre back again, Alphonso Davies, going to be very hard to get past him, that's for sure. Hernandez at right back as well. It is what it is. But other than that, yeah, this is going to be a really tough game. So hopefully we can at least show some improvement on the last time we played Bayern. I have to say the generic Sanderson Park is not quite as intimidating and atmospheric as the Allianz Arena, that's for sure. But isn't going to change the course of and the difficulty of this tie, that's for sure. Bellingham. Oh, I thought he'd win that one then. Oh, he's got to be offside, surely. Oh, who's playing him on? Oh, come on. Forcing a save from Cobble, but he should not be onside. That is ridiculous. Going to get out wide to him. Oh, that is a nice pass. That reverse pass was very, very good. Sane. Got the beating of Guerrero here. Oh, and on the inside as well. Watch that turn. Good save from Keeps yet again. Thomas Muller finding space. Looking threatening in the early stages. We are going to be really up against it, I think. Lewandowski always a threat when he gets a ball here. Someone's got to step up. Someone's got to step up. Oh, my word. Wolf. Wins the corner. Alright, so this is an opportunity then. What can we do? Got some big men in the middle there. Let's just try and float it into him this time. See what we can do. Haaland on the end of it. Keeper can't keep it out. Gets a tip to it, but it isn't enough. Erling Haaland on the end of the floated cross. And in 36 minutes gone, Dortmund take the lead. Finally getting onto the score sheet. Really well worked in the end. Thought Neuer had kept it out. I thought he'd done enough. But he'll be disappointed not to have done that, because really, it wasn't the best of headers. He does really well to get to it. He isolates Hernandez in the end. Surprised it's Hernandez marking him. Really should be someone like Serler. Although they've not got a lot in the way of height in their back four other than Serler, because they've got Davis and Sabitzer and everything. But never mind that. Haaland does a great job in the end to get his 19th goal in 26 matches. Absolutely loving life. Oh, ball to Sane. Look at that pace. Just incredible. He's going to cut it back. And immediately Bayern Munich respond. Thomas Müller on the end of this one. The cutback just couldn't deal with Sane's pace. Fantastic movement in behind. And then great build-up all round. Have to say, disappointing that we couldn't pick up Müller. There's so many players there. Hummels again. That's twice now. He's dropped. He should be on him. That should be his man. Because at the end of the day, Lewandowski's nowhere to be found. So, you know, he's got to be picking up that area. Right, well, that's half time then. Disappointing that it's taken them just a few minutes to equalise. You know, cancel out our lead. Have to say that's been an issue. Really, in these big games, we've often done that. We just, you know, we've got to be more compact. We've got to be just tighter in those situations. You know, we score and we just seem to let it slip a little bit. So that's disappointing. Koulibaly, you know, obviously struggling against Sane down that right hand side. But obviously I knew that was always going to be a risk. At the end of the day, he's slow. You know, we're resting these other guys. You know, if we put Chan over that side, then Koulibaly's got to deal with Koeman on the other. So either way, you know, we are in a bit of trouble. We've just got to try and deal with that. What I have actually decided to do, guys, is I brought Schultz out. You know, we switched him in for Guerrero. You know, with that added pace, hopefully we can get something there. In fact, what I think I'm actually going to do also is I'm going to move him to left wing back. Let's see what we can do there. See if that can help anything. You know, just try and give Koulibaly a little bit of help over on that left hand side. Does well to deal with that. Only as far out to Müller though. Dahoud, can he get it away? Yes, he can. Well done. Haaland, Bellingham. Now this is where the counter can come. Marco Reus makes a great bit of movement, but Alphonso Davies is going to catch up to him here. He's going to have to get the shot away early. Marco Reus forces a save from Manuel Neuer, and he doesn't even go out for the corner, just to add insult to injury. Haaland in a race now with Alphonso Davies. Reus making some great run yet again. It's brilliant. And can he get one-on-one? Bergman's there to tap it in. And it's 2-1 as he runs over to the away fans, travelling in their numbers. Emil Bergman, the 16-year-old, 59 rated youth academy graduate, scores in the most unlikeliest of games. It's brilliant, brilliant play from Marco Reus. And he forces a save from Neuer, tried to dink him, wasn't enough. He came out, but the save parried straight to Bergman. Brilliant movement from him. That is just an ultimate poacher's goal. Just that movement to anticipate the shot, anticipate the rebound. And what a way to announce himself on the big stage. It is 2-1 and we are back in the lead. Oh, well done, Nico Schultz. Done very well there to hold him off. And now there's an opportunity to counter. Yes, there is. Marco Reus is on his bike again. Fantastic running. His movement has been brilliant. And he's created another opportunity here. Marco Reus onto his right foot. Oh, what a fantastic finish. Marco Reus, captain, has led the way in this second half. The movement has been incredible. A fantastic game he is having. And he produces a stunning, stunning goal to whip it in. Manuel Neuer getting nowhere near that. It all starts with Nico Schultz, who wins the ball back early on in the bottom end of the pitch and in our defensive phase, and we counter from there. Gets to Emil Bergman, who's got another assist to his name, sends through Marco Reus over the top. His movement has been absolutely incredible, brilliant, and what a way to extend our lead. 3-1. Sane on the header. Whoa, that could have been a lot worse than what I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Oh, sends it through to Royce, who's goal side of Alphonso Davies. There's a chance on here. He's going to send through Bergman. Oh, could it be 4? Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar, and I have to say it's actually my fault because I dinked that just thinking that Neuer, he was committing, he was coming out. I just thought, oh, you know, we could just put a little lob over the top, but maybe it would have been better just to hit it. Oh, we've committed men forward here. I don't like that at all. Why have we committed so many men? Oh, he's going to send through Lucas Moura, who's apparently now a Bayern Munich player. He's going to run through on goal. Kubel comes out. Wonderful, wonderful save. Forces him into the corner. We're now past stoppage time. Surely the referee's got to blow it for full time here. We're ready to go. Ah, it's opened up for him. It's 3-2. Referee! 93rd minute, man. Just please blow up for full time. Why is this always an issue on the game? Really pisses me off. Goodness me. I know it's not had any bearing on the... Like, you know, we're still going to win this game. You know, as soon as we kick off here, he'll like blow up for full time. You see? So why have you not done that before? I'm not interested in who's on the attack. If it's full time, it's full time. You know, ridiculous. But despite the fact that I'm ranting and raging here, we have actually won, and it was a fantastic performance. It was a really, really good performance. Marco Reus, a special mention for him. He has been inspired this game. The problem is with this now is that he's not done that enough. That's been by far his best performance of the career mode. But, you know, we haven't really seen much of that from him. You know, he's not been doing those, you know, fantastic pieces of movement, producing those great runs, you know, being so creative as well. That's something that he's not really done. So I want to see more of that from him because that is what he is capable of. And what a fantastic result that is, going into this semi-final against Villarreal. So this is how the league table looks now, with 3 games to go after that win against Bayern Munich. Much healthier. Champions League qualification is now secured mathematically. So that's very, very good. Also, you know, only 5 points off Bayern Munich. It's a real shame we couldn't get that win against Wolfsburg because, you know, then we would have only been 2 points off. But at the end of the day, we had to prioritise. It did work out well in the sense that, you know, we did beat Leipzig and we had a fresh team available for that. So we're through to the final in that. Yeah, 6 points clear of Frankfurt. 1 win should see us, you know, clear of them in 4th place as well. Hopefully we can at least try and mount some pressure on the top 2 with the last 3 games. That's all we can ask for, really. But the big, you know, big focus for the rest of the season has got to be, you know, this Champions League semi-final, home and away against Villarreal, and also this cup final as well against Wolfsburg. It's been a fantastic season so far. After a little bit of a slow start, actually, you know, we've really settled into it. And so, you know, I've got to say I'm really pleased so far. And long may it continue. So I think on that note, we're probably going to finish it there. A great way to end off this episode. An even greater cliffhanger to leave it on, as we have a double header in the next episode. That's going to be episode 8. It will be the Villarreal away game and the Villarreal a home game as well. We'll have the game against Bochum, probably sim that or postcom highlight, one of the two in the middle. But we'll have 2 live com highlights in that next episode of the Villarreal semi-finals. So it's a massive episode and I can't wait for it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it as well. A great opportunity to get through to the final. This will be the biggest game since they were last in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich all them years ago, 2013, 2012 I think it was. No, 2013 I'm pretty sure. So yeah, really, really excited. Can't wait for it. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it through this far, please ring the bell so that you get notifications every time I upload, and drop a like as well. Check out all the links in the description, such as links to Aniba. Check them out. Use the code BROM18 for a 3% discount. Follow me on Twitter as well. Lots of updates on the channel on all sorts of things. We talk lots of football and video games as well. And also links to all of my equipment, all of my gear. They're affiliate links. I do get a little kickback when you purchase with them, so it's a great way to support the channel and not pay any more money. On that note, we're going to finish it there. Check out my second channel as well. I'll probably leave a link to that in the description, as well as a pinned comment. And until next time, I will see you soon.